Today we are heading towards Hamburg here from Frankfurt. I'm the Oder, and well, we will be going with this white train from Oder, Ostdeutsche Eisenbahn. And well, that's the first leg of the journey towards Berlin, and let's get on board and get settled and head for Berlin. Travel days, whether you're using the Deutschland ticket or Interrail pass, it is roughly the same basic principles you need to follow in order to make it a good day. And let's start with the first one. The first one is planning. Yes, plan your trip well in advance, or at least as early as you can be. We have planned our trip yesterday because, well, then we can be prepared, we can get up at the right time. So from Frankfurt and the Oder to Hamburg, we are only spending around 6 hours because we hit the right trains, and we have used the DB Navigator app. There are several apps you can use, and many of them will offer you ways to redirect if something should happen. The DB Navigator app is my personal favorite because they will live update the train schedule as well as give you an estimate. Is it possible to make the change? If not, can we make a diversion so we are taking another change? Can we take some alternative routes? And it functions well. And let's head for the second advice. But first, I want to catch my train. Quick thing before I board my train, I just forgot to tell you that make sure when you are planning that you are planning your trips with enough time when you have to change between transportation means, from train to train, from train to bus, from bus to bus. And why? Well, first of all, you don't want to run through a station just to catch a train because you have 2 minutes to change. No. And secondly, you don't want to be delayed because of you don't miss your train because your first train is delayed 5 minutes and you can't reach the second one. And thirdly, I'll come to that. Secondly, be prepared to take the seat you get. Sometimes you will get a jump seat, sometimes you will get to stand, sometimes you will get a proper seat. Just take it. It will make your trip a lot easier just taking the seat you're getting. Sometimes sitting on the floor is, an option because there's no other seats. So let's continue our journey and be prepared for the third thing that will make your trip a lot better. The third thing is to, take along some entertainment. Sometimes you will have a great table for playing some games. Sometimes you will be sitting in a jump seat and, can use your phone for games. You can also use it for audiobooks. And I do prefer audiobooks or videos or something like that where I can get a little smarter instead of just sitting there playing a game. Furthermore, something to read, a book might be good because no matter where you are, no matter what connection you have, a book is offline and can be read everywhere. So bring along some entertainment. For example, this time we are on a 2 hours 45 minutes train ride before the next train. It's a long train ride if you have nothing to do and just looking out the window. Even though the landscape can be quite beautiful outside, it's a long trip. So bring some entertainment along and let's head for the fourth thing you should do to make your journey a lot better. Those history things you just need to bring along is water and snacks, because you don't know whether you arrive at a station where there is plenty of things to buy. Of course, if you are at a Bahnhof, then it's possible to buy things. But if you are something like wearing a suit, there is absolutely nothing. So make sure that you have at least something to drink along. Snacks, well, that's a good thing. But otherwise, make sure that you have enough time on the stations to, well, buy some snacks, go past McDonald's. We were at one of the Berlin Bahnhofs, and there we just make a quick stop past well, McDonald's because, well, we wanted their coffee. But otherwise, make sure you have something to drink along, because an 8-hour train ride without something to drink and you, well, you don't, well, you will not like it. Let's move a little further on. We are almost in Hamburg on this trip. Started in Frankfurt, now in Hamburg, and it has been a pleasant trip, but this time no seating arrangement because there's some kind of school class along or something like that, so yeah. Standing up all the way from Turin to Hamburg, it's at least only an hour, but that's why you have to be prepared to make it a good journey and have something to listen to. So we managed to get a seat, and while we are dribbling the last of the way into Hamburg, you can watch this video over here on how we managed to travel 10 days around in Germany for under 2,000 euros, and all that will be explained over there, so make sure you check it out while we dribble the last of the way into Hamburg.